Awesome. Welcome to everybody joining us. We're coming to you live from the CTICC in the Mother City in Cape Town. We are at Global Entrepreneurship Congress, Africa, and right now I'm sitting with the lovely Usha Maharaj. Um, Welcome to Keith Ngesi Radio. Thank you for making time for us.
Thank you, Lungi. I'm so excited to be here and so excited to join you and all of your listeners today.
Awesome, and we're happy to have you. So, to start things off, can you maybe just tell us a little bit about your business? What is it that you do?
My business is a coaching and training business, and I do speaking, coaching, training, mentorship. I work with professional women and women in business who are really looking to balance that elusive journey to success with everything else that they value in life. So it's family and sport and time out and relaxation and travel, and it's a real struggle. So I really work with women and help them to find that balance and help them to realize that you can have both.
Nice. That's a really important thing. I know that so many people struggle with wanting to have, you still want to be present for your family, but you also want to show up for your business. And it can be a tricky balance. So you're like the fairy godmother who comes in as the helping hand. So, in terms of you being here, what is it that brings you to the Global Entrepreneurship Congress?
So I'm here because, firstly, I am an entrepreneur myself, and so I'm in this journey. I've got the same struggle as my fellow female entrepreneurs who are trying to carve out a little niche for themselves, carve out a market for themselves, really find their place in this world as entrepreneurs. But I'm also here to promote my business and to show how I serve and how I help the community of women that I work with. And the community of women that I work with include entrepreneurs, but they also include women in the corporate world, which is the world that I've been born from, and the world that I come from.
And have you had an opportunity? Because I did see there is a strong presence of female entrepreneurs here. Have you had an opportunity to engage with them? What were your key takeaways, perhaps, when you were talking to them, when pertaining to what you do? What are the things that you may have picked up?
I'll tell you a story of a particular woman that stopped by my stand yesterday, and she really she encapsulates what I work with and what I'm about and why the reason that I actually serve. So she stood next to my stand, not even at my stand, and you could see she's having this internal debate until she nudged herself and said, "No, I have to." And I smiled and I greeted her, and she came and she had a chat with me. And she's currently working in corporate. And the reason she's here at the summit is because she wants to really break out into her own entrepreneurship journey. But she's got this inner dialogue saying, "I'm really not good enough. Can I do this?" I mean, she had that inner dialogue stopping her from even stopping and talking to me. And once she had that conversation, and I spoke to her about the similar struggles that other women experience, and she's not alone, and how I could help her on this journey. And she walked away with this huge smile on her face, feeling this sense of relief. Because as women, we often think that we're alone, and we often think that that voice that's talking to us in our heads is the only voice speaking in a head. But if we look around and we open ourselves up to those conversations with others, we see that they have very similar stories that they're telling themselves. So let's rally together and change the story and make a difference for all of us together.
I can 100% relate to what you're talking about with the experience of the woman you're making reference to now. I get the exact same feeling before you talk to someone. It's not that perhaps you're not competent, that you're not worthy, that you shouldn't be in a certain space, but there's something that kind of wants to hold you back. And it's incredible to see that just in a moment like this where you experience it. I'm like, I can definitely relate to that. Maybe I also need your services. But in terms of the overall experience of you being here, what have been your highlights personally, just from your experience?
I've absolutely loved walking around and meeting the different entrepreneurs and listening to their inspiring stories. I mean, from a female entrepreneur who started off a business, never knowing that she would ever step into the world of business, making little shampoos and hair cleansers for herself, and now having this brand of products that she's taken out to market, and listening to her story and her journey and how she had to break through those confidence barriers and know that actually she could carve out the space for herself in the world. to so many other entrepreneurs who have very similar stories. And I map that against the stories that women have in the corporate world. We're all fighting barriers. And it's the ones that are able to push through those barriers that really just experience unlimited success. And that's what we want to see more of in the world. So I really have been fueled by the stories that I've heard shared with me at the summit here.
Absolutely. Unlimited success. Those are the words I think we can all totally cling on to as we navigate this pretty hectic waters of entrepreneurship. If you are an entrepreneur, it's something that we all struggle with, and it seems like women are having similar experiences. It's just that we're having these experiences alone in our own little silos. Yet there's so much more that we have in common that we realize. Thank you so much, Usha Maharaj, for your time. She is a coach and a trainer. Balance meets ambition. Thank you very much for your time. We'll definitely connect on the floor during the exhibition space further. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.